This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Forced out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilkerson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Briggs. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in the first chains. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain it. On the play.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it...
Turning on the Jets. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. North Texas in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off-play action on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Catch in the middle. It's Kyle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for every...
He's loose. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Texas.
It's so nice as a quarterback. Not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity.
Fires one high and deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that.
Wide open spaces. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Steps away to find some room. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give. Oh, he's got a chance. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Buys a little time with his feet. Grab near the sticks. It's Glass. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback, and he gets...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Fields. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the red zone, it's Fields. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the ground, he's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. North Texas in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Trying to bully their way in. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. Bring in the heat. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the catch. It's Lopez.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finding an escape route. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. And Navy will go back on the attack. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulls and fires complete. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. North Texas in the hurry up. Find some fresh air. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Fields. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking for a gap. It's Briggs. It's a running room. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Flips it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the foot. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkerson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, midshipman. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some run. But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the move, he fires. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Navy offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Oh, better look out! Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Still looking on the move. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now, just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just
They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He's got it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moment. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win, make some plays for me, big dog.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Here we go. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He'll try to do it himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, but you've got to have a spy ready to make the play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get first,
and the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've...
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Looking for an open area to his left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off?
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. What a tremendous effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got overtime coming. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated a...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! They strike first in overtime. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football. Stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Gonna run it. It's Fields. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offense...
Touchdown, North Texas. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. The give on the option. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. Snags it. Touchdown, Mean Green. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Finds the tight end. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. Going to try to get it himself. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Trying to barrel in. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
So here we go. with dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. They'll go to the air. They can't get it done on the two, and now they'll rely on the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Trying to power it in. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Now improvising. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Snapped it in the shotgun. Using his feet to buy time. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. The snap sets up to throw. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Powers forward. Diving for the score. He loses the football. Defense scoops it up, and they can win it on this. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Let's go. QB draw. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.